that that's a great comparison or a good turkey sound effect. Neither is that. Let's turn our attention to the three-point shootout and highlight some of the top candidates.
A bunch of long-range snipers.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Collin Sexton having a dominant impact in this game.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
Las Vegas leading by 10. On the court right now for Las Vegas. Andre Drummond is out there with Amen Thompson. Then it's Barnes. Then it's Barrett. And it's Johnson in at the point guard position. Barnes kicks to Johnson. Thompson up top. 6 to shoot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
For Las Vegas, they've shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
And he sinks the second.
Hey, when you look at Thompson, his physical attributes jump out at you right away. I mean, he is a freak athlete with tremendous upside.
Sexton on the wing. Barrett covering. The shot by Sexton, no good. And Barrett has got the ball here for Las Vegas. Lets the 3 fly. Barnes outside. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Barnes has got the lead up to 14 now for Las Vegas. Outside, George. Collins finds Sexton. And stolen by Thompson. Poked away. And now here's Markkanen, the fast break chance. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. And now let's bring you the list of the top three-point shooting teams over the course of the past 10 games.
These guys have been spacing the floor, spreading out the defense, and getting the three-point shots they want as opposed to settling for bad ones.
And the Jazz with possession here. It's a 14-point game. The Jazz working the ball around now. Clock at 4. Sexton's shot is good. Sexton's got 23 points.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Now Johnson. He has 7. Pass to Barnes from deep. And another 3 for Las Vegas.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
George passes to Collins. Kessler with it. Defended by Drummond. Back to Markkanen. Collins kicks to George. Fires for 3. Great D that time from Johnson. Las Vegas leading by 15. Pass to Barnes. Johnson against George. Johnson inside. Barnes finds Johnson. Hook shot. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Sexton, it's deflected.
This has to energize Barrett. He needs to keep bringing this type of intensity to the defensive end.
And they're able to recover. The kick out to Barnes. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him. Jazz trail by 15, and the foul is called intentionally.
All I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And Las Vegas making a change here. Grant's checked in. Collins a screen on Barrett. Here's Sexton. Another miss by Utah.
This is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
And there's Grant on the assist by Johnson. And Las Vegas leads by 17.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Collins a screen on Barrett. And Sexton slams it in.
And the vertical of Sexton is amazing. At 6'2", he's just capable of hammering it home.
George against Johnson. Pass to Barrett. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Puts it up from 12. The shot by Sexton, no good. Las Vegas leading by 15. Left side, Barrett. Back to Thompson. Uncovered. Markkanen pulls it in.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Pass to Collins. And here's George. Over Thompson. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Thompson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Johnson, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
6th in fast break points. And also, they're in the top half of the league in second chance points. A little room for improvement. Maybe just sending an extra guy to the glass would do it.
And they like those quick strikes. You mentioned their fast break points, top 10 in the league. If it's up to them, the pace of the game will be quick. No good on the free throw. The Jazz making a switch here. Sensabaugh is checked in. Robinson's checked in for Las Vegas. Clarkson comes in for R.J. Barrett. He hits the second from the line. And Will Hardy is called timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
George passes to Kessler. Sexton against Clarkson. And Grant.
Superb focus from Grant that time defensively, keeping his eyes on the ball so he could anticipate that shot.
Another possession, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Kessler against Grant. Pass to Sensabaugh. And once again, off the mark by Utah. Outside Robinson. And the 3 ball is good. Robinson's got 9.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And that one drops.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Grant with a screen on Sexton. Clarkson kicks to Johnson. It's hauled in by George. Jazz trail by 19. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Kessler with it. He's got 5. Inside. Shot's good by Sensabaugh. Sensabaugh has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Las Vegas. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Good on the shot.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Utah has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Sensabaugh. It's George on the wing. He's guarded by Johnson. From the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 14.
And developing that 3-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
And here is Johnson. 10 points for him. Grant sets a screen for Johnson. To the middle.
And with the moment, let's check out some stats for Thompson. Just an incredible month of basketball. He's putting up about 20 points per game, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Clark, when you played, virtually every team had an enforcer. But that is a rare breed, it seems, in today's game.
Yeah, that's a good observation by you, I think, Kevin. I mean, a lot of teams had more than one enforcer back in the early 80s when I was playing. There's less physicality in general in the NBA today. And I think that's why you see fewer enforcers, and there's a much greater premium on skill level than the enforcement component that existed in the early 80s and maybe a little beyond that.
And it's Sexton penetrating. Good D by Thompson. Las Vegas leading by 18. Johnson outside. And with the break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard showing us this month's top passers. Look at Johnson, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists.
Really been in sync with his teammates over that period. I mean, his passing has been phenomenal.
Here's what Utah is going with right now. Filipowski, he's checked in for Walker Kessler. And it's Collier in for Sexton. And both free throws good for Johnson. Jazz trail by 20. Now here is George. 14 points for him. Hits it from three-point range. George has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Jazz. Down low. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Filipowski.
It's a good sight to see Thompson being aggressive, taking it to the defense and getting the foul as a result.
The first one falls. And so Thompson nails both of them. Here's George. 17 points in the game. Out to the right wing. Thompson against Collins. Back to George. Shot clock at 6. Right side, Collins. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 6 assists here tonight.
And you love how instant Collins' shot can be. Gets a pass and wastes no time in releasing it.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there.
He's lucky to get away with that, though, guys. I mean, it could have earned him a technical for hanging on too long.
Here's Sensabaugh. And Thompson sends it back.
On the hunt to make a big defensive impact, Thompson denying that shot.
And the dunk by Grant.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
George against Johnson. Filipowski lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Filipowski's got 6.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that he needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Out to Clarkson. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. Johnson down low, defended by George. That one misses. Tries again, and there's the nice layup by Johnson. Johnson's got 7 now in this quarter.
Magic showing you the stick-to-itiveness with that play, chasing down the rebound to make sure they convert.
Pass to Sensabaugh. 1:29 left in the third. Missed inside. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Las Vegas. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Out to Thompson. Johnson outside. Here's Clarkson. Back to Johnson. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Johnson's got 9 points now in just the second half. Utah has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. George passes to Filipowski. And it's George missing. Las Vegas leading by 23 to the inside. And Thompson throws it down.
Thompson really feeling it on offense. His energy and efficiency, terrific.
44 seconds left to play in the third. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Collier. The Jazz again can't hit it. Las Vegas has gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. On the wing, Johnson, defended by George. Johnson kicks to Robinson. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Robinson's got 12 in the game.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Here's Sensabaugh. That one's off, still out of sync. And so it's Las Vegas in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Right back after this break. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Let's get an update on Colin Sexton with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer for the Jazz let me know the status.
Oh, that is not what you want to see, and it sounds like it's a serious injury.
Right in the heart of the schedule, this is a major blow. The coaches are going to find out a lot about their team. Guys?
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
And in the training room, guys. I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
They've got Filipowski. John Collins is out there with Collier. And it's Hendricks in at the 3 spot. That's the group right now for Utah. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Las Vegas.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Ellis surveying the D. Olynyk can't hit. Pass to Clarkson. Ellis outside. Olynyk sets a screen for Ellis. 5 to shoot. And Olynyk kicks to Ellis. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Sensabaugh. Out to the wing. Pass to Hendricks. Here's Collier. Over Ellis. The top of the key jumper is on the mark.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
Left side, Grant. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Grant's got 10 points in just the second half. Here's Collier. He's guarded by Ellis, and he banks in the layup.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Collins. Shot by Collins, no good. For Las Vegas, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Here's Grant. Rebounded by the Jazz. Collins has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. There's the double team with Grant. Ellis against Collins. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. Here's Clarkson. Drops in the layup for 2.
Fighting his way inside, Clarkson shows good body control.
Jazz have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Here's Collier. Pass to Sensabaugh. Collins against Ellis. And here's Collins. Stolen by Grant. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. Yep, it counts. Clarkson's got 7 now in this quarter.
Transition defense, not matching up well with Clarkson's speed there.
Here's Collier. It's good.
You know, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
Here's Clarkson. And the rejection by Collins. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And how about the heart from Collins on that play, working through the foul for the and-one opportunity.
Well, for over a decade, Clark, we've been in the player empowerment era. And it's generally been, I think, a positive for the NBA.
Yeah, I can't agree with you more in that regard. The players are the drivers of the league. They're the personalities. They're the visibility. They're the doers, the talented performers of a league that entertains globally. So they deserve more money and influence, and I think they've gotten both. Now, there are a few players that have kind of exploited that in a way that I don't think is most healthy by forcing trades, but I think it's a good thing overall.
George passes to Collins. A shot's good on the assist by George. George has got his 8th assist in the game.
They didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first, but the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
Outside, Robinson. Back to Ellis. Robinson on the wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Clarkson. And the rejection by Collins. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins.
Substitution for New Jersey. Kessler, Collins, Sexton.
2 on the clock. A good look from Robinson. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Robinson's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
Robinson passes to Clarkson. Traps in the tray.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
George looking around. Clark, some people have claimed there is too much talent now in this NBA and not enough team.
Interesting point. I don't know if I fully agree with it. Clearly, talent has always been the driver in the league. I think because the league is generally younger, that the talent is not as refined, so therefore you have a little disjointedness with teams. But the blend of talent into teamwork is still what the best teams do at a high level.
Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Collier. And Las Vegas making a change here as well. Drummond's checked in for Jeremy Grant.
Name a type of shot Keontae George can hit it, more than capable of scoring at all three levels.
Count it. And so George will bring it up for the Jazz. A three ball. And finished off by Collins.
This is the John Collins show. There's a smoothness to his game that you really appreciate on a night like this.
And that one good from Clarkson.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
The Jazz have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Collins a screen on Clarkson. And there's Collins on the assist by Sexton. Sexton's got 4 assists now tonight.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Ellis kicks to Olynyk. Pass to Robinson. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Markkanen in the corner. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Right? You think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
Ellis. Here's Drummond, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Drummond's got 4 points in the quarter. Utah shooting here about 46% for the game. And George, here we go. And it's George finishing it off.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Now Sexton. Collins a screen on Clarkson. Here's Sexton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Jordan Clarkson.
And the aggressiveness Sexton plays with is infectious. He motivates his teammates to play just as hard.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Clarkson passes to Drummond. Back to Clarkson. Just 5 to shoot. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket. And things seem to be getting tougher for the big spending teams, Clark, but we're seeing a lot of them go all in before the toughest penalties take effect.
Yeah, you know, the frozen pick provision kicks in next season, and the season after that, luxury taxes ramp way up. Powerhouse teams trying to make hay while the sun shines is a pretty good strategic business move, but the landscape is certainly changing.
Ellis outside. Doesn't go for him. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Another miss by Utah. Las Vegas has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Clarkson on the wing, defended by Sexton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
As he often does, Clarkson pushing the action, throwing a trip to the line.
At the line for the away team, Jordan.
And both free throws good for Clarkson. And it's Utah's ball. George passes to Kessler. Second chance shot. He can't get that one. Good D by Drummond. Robinson kicks to Clarkson. Over Sexton. And it's Clarkson that time on the assist by Robinson. Robinson's got 3 assists in the game. 1:30 left here in the fourth quarter. Markkanen passes to Collins. A three-pointer off the mark. So it's Las Vegas now.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Las Vegas.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And you could tell they were ready for this one today, guys. There was something extra on the line, and they wanted it.
I know exactly what you're referring to. I mean, with this victory, they'll get the edge in the season series by taking 2 of their 3 meetings.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Magic Johnson.
There isn't much else you want from someone. He gave it his all and was rewarded with a triple-double.
Here's Kessler. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Ellis against George. Ellis outside. Kessler with the rebound. Outside, George. So we see Las Vegas taking the W here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Magic Johnson.